guys, we are here with the Women's Resource Center. I am Artrina and this is Jada. And we are here again. The Women's Resource Center is a local pregnancy resource center where we provide free pregnancy testing, free ultrasounds, and sexual health services.
Yeah, so our particular role at the Women's Resource Center is on the prevention side. So we present a curriculum in local high schools called Empower to Thrive. We go into 10th grade health classes and just really talk to the young generation of today about how to have healthy relationships. You know, that could be with themselves, that could be with technology, that could be with their romantic partners. It's super fun and interesting to hear what these kids are going through today. You know, it's always shocking to hear some of the things that they bring up, you know, that are really adult conversations,
Yes.
you know, that these 14, 15, 16-year-olds are having. And so we love what we get to do. We are really missing our students right now. So we started brainstorming on just what we could do, you know, during this uncertain time. Clearly, we can't be with your students right now, which we're super bummed about, but we want to empower you because we know that they are at home and you're just loving all this good quality time you're having with your students. So
that is why we are here. We are going to present a new web series called Empowered Parent. As a parent myself, a mother of 3, I understand exactly what it is transitioning and trying to navigate through the change. And really just trying to get to know our little people, like understanding them, knowing what they're going through, and being a good example for what it is that they need. So we are here to give good information. We have the inside scoop. We've been with them. We've heard them. We've heard it all.
Right.
So we want to give you guys the insight and tips and advice on how to maintain optimal health for your families, because we want you healthy physically, we want you healthy spiritually, mentally, and socially.
Yeah, and that's what we talk to our students about. You know, we don't want to operate out of fear or, you know, try to shame them into making good choices. We are very interactive, very thought-provoking. And so, like she said, we're going to be doing Empower Parent. Each month will be a series, a specific topic, and then we're going to break it down even farther. So April is going to be technology.
Woo.
So we are starting off with a bang. And so I wanted to share a few stats with you guys. Not that you don't know this, but I think it was very eye-opening. And so in 2019, 41% of 8 to 12-year-olds had a smartphone. 41%. And then if we take that age range even up, it says in 2019, 84% of 13 to 18-year-olds had smartphones. So, you know, like we always tell our students, you know, these phones don't come with parental blocks downloaded on them, and so they're being exposed to a lot. And so we're going to kind of walk through that over the next few months. And then another resource that I wanted to share, it says 8 to 12-year-olds average screen time per day is 4 hours and 44 minutes. And then if we take that age range up to 13 to 18-year-olds, we see that number go up to 7 hours and 22 minutes each day. And this particular research was not including, you know, screen times at school. So that is just leisure activity in front of a screen. And like she said, optimal health. We're really going to talk about what that is doing to our kids' brains emotionally, mentally, especially, you know, parents with this coronavirus right now. You know, they're going to online school, and researchers have shown that even if they're looking at something productive, you know, that screen is doing something chemically in our brains. And so we want to come alongside you parents right now, just in this uncertain time, you know, because we know that this is uncharted waters for everyone. And so we are just seeing, you know, that was before coronavirus. Can you imagine now? My screen time's up like 2 hours a day, and I'm like, I know this is
guilty.
bad.
I'm so guilty. But even with that being said, like even the things, like you said, we're not saying live in fear or that technology is bad. It's just that we have to make sure that we are monitoring the things that our children are watching, their time, because even the things that we would assume are like child friendly and safe, cartoons that we grew up to, it's like they're taking the cartoons and they're dropping F-bombs in them. And I was walking past as my children was watching a cartoon that I knew as a child, and they've kind of like revamped it. And we would think it was safe, we would think that it's something, you know, that they can watch that's productive and healthy, but it's not. So we just have to make sure that we're being mindful, again, of their optimal health, that they are looking at things that are positive, looking at things that are going to help them grow, and not things that are going to help hinder them or, cause them to go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and like you said, even going back to operating out of fear, I think a lot of times from parents, fear makes us, our first response to technology wants to just take it all away from our kids. You're not allowed to watch anything, like just, like I said, I'm not a parent myself, and so I don't know parenting styles yet.
I tried it doesn't work.
Right. But these kids, technology is the future. That's how they're getting so informed. And so that's what we tell our kids. Technology is not bad, but too much of a good thing is always dangerous.
Yes.
And so that's true for technology for you as a parent. We want to share the resources, the tips, the communication styles with you so that when you start seeing these things, you see an image on your child's Instagram that is not age appropriate.
Yes.
When you see a TikTok dance move that's a little questionable, you know how to approach it. And you're not just like, get off of that, that's bad.
Right.
Because your students are glued to this right now.
And we want you guys to stay the cool parent. Like, we want you to be the cool parent.
Right.
We want you to be relational, and we want the kids to feel free to come and communicate what they are watching and involved in with you.
Right. Even the desensitization, we're going to go there a lot over the next few weeks. But just like not being fearful when you do see that, be like, hey, let's talk about that.
Yes.
Like, let's not just dismiss it, say get off that's bad, because we live in a very secular world where images and just visual, promiscuity, that I'm trying to say, it's just like in our face as adults, and so it's in our kids' face, and so we're super excited about this series. We know that you guys are just seeing a lot of this at home right now, and so we're excited.
Yes, so we are here again with the Women's Resource Center with Empower to Thrive is for our teens, and then we are here now with Empower Parent. So we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear your questions, anything that you might want to address or that you might want to say, what are the kids talking about? What are the things that they won't share with us that we can kind of be your insider?
Yeah.
But go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. We're going to post our email for if you have any questions that you want to keep anonymous or things that you don't want everyone to know that you're asking.
Right.
But remember, there's no such thing as a dumb question because trust me, we have heard it all.
Right.
I think we might have been stumped maybe one time.
Yeah. There's always that one student that's like, oh, I'm going to get you. So.
But other than that, just like, comment, subscribe. And just stay tuned because we'll be on here weekly. I believe Wednesdays is we'll be posting something new every Wednesday. Yeah. But you can sign up to get notifications so you don't miss out on all this good, juicy information that we're going to be giving.
The inside scoop. Next week is YouTube, which is, one of the 4 most common apps for young people. These YouTubers are making millions of dollars, all the way down from the 8-year-old that's reviewing toys making so much money. So, we see that even, 2-year-olds, they're watching cartoons on YouTube. And so we're going to start with YouTube. If you have a specific question about that, like she said, she gave you all the ways to stay connected. But we will see you guys next Wednesday morning.
All right. See you later. Bye.